one point in the early years in Paris when he was feeling extremely discouraged, he was just getting nowhere. He went to see Picasso, and Picasso said, "Get in line, wait your turn, just pretend you're waiting for the subway." It's inevitable that you will meet a failure, or two, or three, or four. At the same time, the art itself, the product of that obsession, that obsessive kind of way of working, is the paradigm for all that is free and spontaneous. Surreal, more real than reality itself. A dash of cubism and a dollop of Matisse. Surreal, more real than reality itself. It's just too difficult, too complex to really describe. Surreal, more real than reality itself. A dash of cubism and a dollop of Matisse. Surreal, more real than reality itself.
Solid session. Little bit of abs, little bit of shoulders, little bit of chest, some sun. We're definitely gaining some weight back, and it's feeling good. I'm filling out on the chest. I can definitely feel the strength picking back up. So this morning, as you saw, I got a bit of content filmed over at the gym. We did a push session along with some abs, and it was feeling pretty good. It's nice to be back in the gym with that feeling of fire. I've started eating more food, so I've got a lot more energy in the gym, and yeah, my body's just lapping it up, and it's nice. Starting to feel a bit more development coming back. So we did chest, push, shoulders, abs sort of thing, because I'm doing a muscle group plus abs every day. That's my sort of that's my gig at the minute. I was told by one of my friends who I respect. He said, "Come on, are you training abs?" I said no. He said, "Come on, you got to be training abs. Do them daily." So here I am, a couple of months later. I've been staying pretty consistent with them. There's been times where I've done like them a couple of times a week, but at the moment we're sort of 8 and 9 days back in on abs every day. So it's been good. Ab roller, leg extensions, leg raises, sorry. Yeah, a couple of different exercises that I like to do. Plank, haven't done that in a bit, but it's good for the static hold. Yeah, and then after the gym session, hits some sun, which is also super important for your vitamin D and just your mentality. It does get some hype, but sun is one of those things that is very controversial. It's like, oh well, too much sun gives you cancer. Well, it's like, yeah, you don't burn yourself to a crisp every time you go out there, but you have some sun out there. Too much of a good thing is obviously bad. So make sure you get your sun. Make sure you stay tanned up, because I think it does make you look good. And yeah, try not to get burnt to red, because that's what's going to sort of age you really quickly. You're still going to age by the sun, that's a fact. You know, people that don't go out in the sun don't look as old. That's just a fact. But I think it's good to have a little bit of weathering on you, even if, yeah, you don't want to be like one of those indoor dwelling animals that just look super pale. I don't even know what I'm referring to, but like there's mole rats that don't go outside. They're just sort of like, eh. You want to have a bit of colour on you, but you also don't want to look too burnt and then age too quickly. So that's one of the things I like to do as well, get out there in the sun, and it just makes me feel good. Came back, had some great food, and I've just had a quick nap because this evening, Monday, is a day where I work a little bit later. So I finish, a little bit past where I usually go to bed. So I want to be present for work, and I also don't really want to jack up on coffee before that. So I had a little bit of a nap. Might be able to see that on my face. I've got a bit of a nap crease on my head. And we're going to be pushing into the afternoon and the evening with some sales. And I'll get this video uploaded, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.